Hello everyone, welcome to a personalized episode of Enlighten. Today we'll navigate the difference between revenue targets and strategic company planning, delve into the world of custom automotive creations and AI accelerators, and explore the realities and advancements in hydrogen energy and hyperloop technology. Get ready to dive into these pressing topics tailored just for you. Hydrogen energy proponents are facing what climate change deniers did years ago. Mounting evidence contradicting their beliefs is causing cognitive dissonance, leading to anger and hostility. This psychological stress occurs when confronted with new information that challenges long-held convictions. As hydrogen's viability as an energy source is increasingly questioned, advocates are lashing out. Studies and reports, like those from the Boston Consulting Group and the International Energy Agency, show the costs of green hydrogen and synthetic fuels are much higher than anticipated, debunking the myth of cost-competitive hydrogen energy. The industry is seeing a failure of investment in synthetic kerosene for aviation, with no airlines willing to cover the high costs. Furthermore, maintenance for hydrogen transportation and refueling infrastructure is proving more expensive than for traditional or electric alternatives. This growing body of evidence is causing discomfort among hydrogen supporters, leading to aggressive defense of their stance, despite the unfavorable economics and practicality of hydrogen as a widespread energy solution. China Aerospace Science and Industry Corporation, CASIC, the nation's top missile maker, has achieved a breakthrough in hyperloop transportation. Their T-Flight vacuum tube maglev train reportedly surpassed 623 kilometers per hour, 387 miles per hour in prototype testing within a 2-kilometer, 1.2 miles low vacuum tube, the fastest speed recorded for such a vehicle. This achievement comes amid skepticism surrounding hyperloop feasibility due to the high costs and potential risks of high-speed travel in vacuum conditions. Nevertheless, CASIC has completed a full-scale test pipeline in Shaanxi, which is the longest globally. The company's ambitious Phase 2 plans involve extending the track to 60 kilometers, 37 miles, to test speeds up to 1,000 kilometers per hour, 621 miles per hour. This could significantly reduce travel times, for instance, turning a 4-hour drive from Datong to Beijing into a 30-minute hyperloop trip. CASIC's progress reflects China's potential to implement such advanced systems due to its large population and government support. Let's now turn our attention to the future of disruptive technologies. ARK Invest's Big Ideas. 2024 report highlights the potential impact of converging disruptive technologies. Technological convergence could cause macroeconomic shifts, possibly outperforming past industrial revolutions. Real economic growth may accelerate beyond 7% in the next 7 years, and the global equity market value linked to disruptive innovation could jump from 16% to over 60% by 2030. The annualized equity return might surpass 40%, potentially raising market capitalization from approximately $19 trillion to $220 trillion. Artificial intelligence is expected to catalyze other technologies, with AI training costs dropping significantly by 2030. Public blockchains could reshape the financial landscape, with Bitcoin's market cap reaching $827 billion. Multi-omic sequencing, driving precision therapies, could see enterprise values soar to around $4.5 trillion. Energy storage advancements could boost electric vehicle sales to 74 million by 2030, revolutionizing mobility. Lastly, robotics, enhanced by AI, may generate over $24 trillion in annual revenue, transforming manufacturing and logistics. And now, pivot our discussion towards automotive news. In Southern California, a unique choice beckons for those with $750,000, a house or a 6-wheeled Hellcat-powered Humvee. Wrapped in matte military green, this custom vehicle has sparked intense interest online, becoming the 8th most viewed video on Instagram. Crafted by Danton Arts Customs USA and Frenchy Export in a 10-week sprint, it's a far cry from the average vehicle. This 2009 AM General Humvee boasts a custom frame, 2019 Ram 1500 pickup components, and Porsche Cayenne SUV subframes. The menacing design features shortened rear doors and a chopped appearance for a lower, static stance. Inside, a bespoke aluminum interior is finished with window nets. Gas Monkey Garage hints at another extraordinary project with Danton Arts Customs, promising more automotive excitement. The 2025 Audi RS6 Avant GT, limited to 660 units globally with 85 allocated for the US, features exclusive carbon fiber details on its hood and a new high-gloss black grille. The vehicle stands out with 22-inch wheels and air intakes that cool the brakes. The rear boasts a large wing, resembling the GTO concept, and a distinct diffuser with large dual exhausts. Inside, the Avant GT showcases sporty bucket seats with honeycomb stitching and RS6 GT logos, reserved for markets outside the US, where standard seats with red and copper stitching will be provided. The interior is black with copper accents and red stitching. Under the hood, the RS6 Avant GT shares a 4.0-litre twin-turbo V8 engine with the RS6 Avant Performance, producing 621 horsepower and 627 pound-feet of torque, with an 8-speed transmission and quattro all-wheel drive. The adjustable coilover suspension is new, reducing ride height and body roll. The GT also features Continental Sport Contact 7 tires and ceramic brakes. Join us as we step into the evolution of AI hardware technology. Emerging technologies like delivery drones, self-driving cars, and extraplanetary rovers necessitate lifelong learning in AI, a concept defined by a device's ability to continuously learn from its environment in real time. To achieve this, developers face the challenge of creating AI accelerators, specialized hardware chips that are limited by size, power, and model flexibility. Angel Yanguas Gil from the Argonne National Laboratory, backed by the DOE's Microelectronics Initiative, is addressing these challenges. His team's research, published in Nature Electronics, outlines the programming and hardware hurdles for AI-driven devices and suggests design solutions. Real-time learning requires complex algorithms that demand more from hardware accelerators. These chips need on-device learning capability, efficient energy and space use, model recoverability, and the ability to consolidate knowledge. Current measures of AI accelerators' effectiveness are inadequate, and new metrics are needed to assess learning speed and management. The research suggests leveraging existing technologies and co-design approaches for novel materials and architectures. Reconfigurable architectures, high data bandwidth, and on-chip communication are recommended for development. Now, let's turn our attention to the common misconception among businesses that setting revenue objectives is synonymous with crafting a comprehensive strategy. Why do so many companies, big and small, get tangled up in the misconception that setting revenue goals is synonymous with crafting a solid company strategy? This is the crux of our discussion today, a topic that's especially pertinent during what I like to call the silly season, the annual planning phase. Let's examine a real-life scenario, slightly anonymized for confidentiality. Imagine a company setting a 2-year target, achieving over 40 million euros in annual revenue, a growth of 35% year-over-year, with a margin of over 55%, all while ensuring their business and products are easy to understand and maintain a clear differentiation in the market. Impressive, right? But here's the catch. These are mere goals, not a strategy. A strategy encompasses how to achieve these goals, which could range from raising prices, expanding into new markets, to something as groundbreaking as inventing cold fusion. The pitfall of focusing solely on revenue targets becomes apparent when considering the different departments within a company. For sales, it's about hiring more account teams to match the revenue goals. For finance, it's about creating cash flow forecasts. However, when it comes to departments like product, engineering, or marketing, such targets offer little guidance. These teams are left at a standstill, each waiting for the other to make key decisions. This deadlock is often exacerbated by a lack of clarity on who owns the company-level strategy. So, what should be done? It's not uncommon for the chief product officer or head of product, despite having the smallest team, to have a deep understanding of the business end-to-end. They are often the ones to initiate the conversation on strategy, setting the stage for the executive team to chip in with suggestions and alternatives. Let's look at 3 potential scenarios that a company might consider. Expanding into the North American market. This could potentially cover half the revenue shortfall. But it's not just about product adjustments like regulatory changes or language options. It involves a comprehensive effort from sales, marketing, and other departments. Implementing AI in reporting. Although this could make a significant marketing impact, it's a high-risk and high-cost initiative. The company would need to invest in hiring a specialized team, and it wouldn't immediately contribute to revenue. Developing a product for the SMB market. This option could double the potential market, but requires a complete overhaul of the current business model, including product, marketing, sales, and support strategies. These scenarios illustrate the broader business considerations that need to be addressed, rather than just focusing on technical aspects. It's about making strategic choices, understanding there's no room for and, only or. The key takeaway here is that setting purely financial goals leaves much of the company directionless. Both corporate and product strategies need to exist, align, and have support from every department. It's about framing the problem in terms of making tough choices, fostering cross-functional thinking, and encouraging strategic planning that goes beyond mere financial targets. While revenue goals are important, they are not a strategy in themselves. A robust company strategy is what steers the ship towards these financial goals, ensuring every department knows not just the destination, but also the route to get there. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode of Innovation Pulse. If you enjoyed our insights and are eager to learn more, the Enlighten Me app is just a tap away. Expand your knowledge with personalized content on over 20 diverse topics, from crypto to health and beyond, all curated to fit your interests. Download the Enlighten Me app now at the Apple Store or Google Play, or visit the enlightenme.ai website. Stay curious, stay enlightened.